Alright, here we go. Yugi against Lumis and Umbra. This should be actually a very interesting match. Lumis and Umbra have some of the most effective trap cards, but they got to draw them in the duel for them to be effective. And Yugi also with some very, very good cards in his deck. Life of the Sky Dragon, a few good new effect monsters. He's also got Dark Magician and Dark Magician Girl, a lot of equip cards and magic cards that go with them as well. So let's get this one underway. I've been keen for this one as well. The winner of this one will go to play the winner of Mako and... Ooh, the name will come to me. Who was it? Mako and Bakura. Okay, what have we got? Mirror Force. Ooh, that's a nasty card for a first turn. And Kuribo has gone to the field. Oh, excuse me, as well. So that's a bit of a bait, especially with Mirror Force being on the field. He's also got Brain Control and Magical Dimension. And he does have Life of the Sky Dragon in his hand, old Yugi. So, alright, let's see what Lumis and Umbra can pull up with in their first turn. They have got all of those Mask, Spell and Trap cards. Mask of Restrict, Mask of Brutality, you name it, they've got them all. Just whether or not they can draw them in their 40 card deck. There's Archfiend of Guilford. Lumis and Umbra didn't play any monsters face down. So they are vulnerable to an attack unless they've got a trap on the field, which it looks like Yugi is going to attack. He thought about it for a second. And it's negate attack. So the Paradox, not the Paradox Brothers, Lumis and Umbra, I'm going to call them the Paradox Brothers a few times, I think, before this match is over. Alright, here we go for Yugi's turn. No, sorry, I almost did it again. Lumis and Umbra. Oh, there's Dark Core. You discard a card and you can send one of your opponent's monsters from out of play. And again, ending phase. So the Lumis and Umbra obviously haven't drawn any monsters, and Yugi's not really drawing anything good himself. So they're both off to a bit of a slow start with the cards they've drawn. And I know a lot of people have been hanging out for this one since I was a bit absent over the weekend just gone. Oh, Mask of Brutality. Unfortunately, it's not going to work because Yugi has a Mirror Force on the field. And when I do series where I use custom decks in like a big tournament, like 1,000 deck tournament that I have a dream of, Mirror Force is banned, and I don't care what anyone says because Mirror Force is the most broken card. It costs you nothing to use, and it really should be banned. Oh my god, there's Buster Blader as well. Yugi still cannot play any monsters to the field. And neither can Lumis and Umbra. I was expecting this match to be like, okay, there we go, Shining Abysses to the field, finally. Jeez, I was hoping for a good match. The last match with Joey and Pegasus in the Duelist Kingdom series was a bit of a bust as well. I don't want 2 busts in a row. Okay, there's Queen's Knight. That will defend Shining Abyss at least. Yugi slaps that face down. Now also, I had an idea of creating my own Yu-Gi-Oh series, and what I mean by that is using the cards, like as you see on the screen now, but I also started this over the weekend as well, which occupied a fair bit of time. I started creating my own original characters and their own original backstories, and it's going to be my own original series. Eventually, I will create a series and as like a Yu-Gi-Oh series, which my wording of that isn't too good. I've just seen Shining Abyss attack. Lumis and Umbra played another face down monster, but it looks like that was stalemate. So yeah, I started putting together some notes, and oh, there's King's Knight as well. Oh, that means Yugi can summon that and he can get Jack's Knight to the field as well, because he controls Queen's Knight. So Yugi has drawn the exact order of cards that he needed. That is a fantastic bit of play there from Yugi. Jack's Knight is 1900 as well. That'll be able to destroy Shining Abyss. But yeah, I put together like 6 main characters for a squad. I made up some like bad guy character. Oh, Brain Control. I did miss that in his hand. I forgot that he had that. There's 800 life points, and Shining Abyss is going to come to the field. I hope Lumis and Umbra have something on defense. That's good, because they're going to lose a lot of points. Okay, there's Spellbinding Circle. Another good trap card, but that's all they have. What do they have face down? Otherwise, he's going to lose 3,100 points, and it's... Oh, Nuvia the Wicked. Which wouldn't have helped after all. I mean, you can't summon that in attack mode, otherwise it'll destroy itself as well. Alright, Lumis and Umbra, unfortunately, they need something, and they need something quick. Alright, Shining Abyss goes back to the hand. Now, Jack's Knight can't attack, and Shining Abyss can go back to defense mode, and Lumis and Umbra will be protected for a little bit. There's Obnoxious Celtic Guardian. And is Yugi going to do it? He is. It's a heavy loss of monster, but he has tributed all 3 of those knights to get his Slifer the Sky Dragon to the field. It will have 4,000 attack points. But still, that is 3 monsters. Anyway, Shining Abyss has just been obliterated. Now, Spellbinding Circle is still on the field. I do believe that is a glitch. I don't think that's meant to stay on the field if a card's tributed. It doesn't say that in the text, so I'm not sure if that's a glitch or if that's intended. Lumis and Umbra have decided to play Exchange and have taken... Oh, the Obnoxious Celtic Guardian can't be destroyed by battle with 1900 or more. Lumis and Umbra do have the Masked Beast in their hand as well. I would say that Yugi would probably take that. Wow, that is a play and a half from Lumis and Umbra. They had literally nothing, and they've managed to steal a card that can't be destroyed by battle by Slifer because of its effect. All right, there's different diffusion wave motion. You pay 1,000 points. You select a spellcaster monster, and do they destroy all magic and traps? Is that what the effect is, or do they attack all monsters on the field at the same time? It was something like that. I didn't quite read the text. I have seen that card many times before, but I haven't played this era of Yu-Gi-Oh for a while, and what these exact effects are, some of them have escaped me. Now, Slifer's up to 5,000 attack points here, but Obnoxious Celtic Guardian isn't going anywhere. Oh, there's Dark Magician as... Oh, Buster Blader and Dark Magician, they make Dark Paladin, is that right? Wow, Yugi is going to have an absolute field and a half with that on the field. Although, is that a good move to put both of them on the field? In case Lumis and Umbra, I don't know if I even put a Dark Hole in the deck. There's Summon Skull. Yeah, it's Dark Paladin. It's 2,900. My word, what a field Yugi is going to have. He's going to have both Dark Paladin and... Both Dark Paladin and Slifer the Sky Dragon. It will lower Slifer's attack from 6,000 down back to 4,000. But you've got Dark Paladin on the field now as well, so, you know, it's not a bad trade-off, considering that Yugi will draw a new card next and put Slifer back to 5,000, you know, on the next turn. So yeah, my Yu-Gi-Oh series, I've created a few characters, enough to like constitute like a first chapter, as I call it, but first season, same sort of thing. So yeah, it's not going to happen anytime soon because I need to either learn a few new skills in animation or find a way to present it the way I want. But yes, that will be a fun day when that comes, when my original Yu-Gi-Oh series comes up to the channel. Basically, the backstory is like the main protagonist is going to find a box or something, and it's going to contain the Legend of Blue Eyes cards, and Celtic Guardian is about to be destroyed. Yugi's drawn a Monster Reborn, and he can pull back a 1,600 or whatever, and that's going to get rid of Obnoxious Celtic Guard, because it's only 1,900 or more. Okay, that's when a card activates. Yugi doesn't want to activate Dark Paladin's effect. When a card's activated, is it just a spell card? I did just miss the text, but... You can discard one card, and I think you can negate its effect. I think that's how Dark Paladin works. We'll get to see. Alright, Slifer attacks, that's 4,000, and Lumis and Umbra are defeated. You can discard one when a spell card is activated. You can discard one card, negate the activation, and destroy it. Good effect. So yeah, original series in the works as well. This match is done. Yugi will advance, and he will play the winner of Bakura and Mako. I'll quickly pull up the bracket just to give us a bit of a... Give us a look. So Here it is. Bakura, Mako, Lumis, and Umbra. So we have our quarter-final set. Arcana will take on Ishizu. Kaiba will take on Odeon. That should be a good match. Rex Raptor against Seeker with Raptor's new and improved Dino deck. And Yugi will take on the winner of Bakura and Mako. Who do you pick out of Bakura and Mako? That's a that should be a very, very close match because both decks are very even on monsters, and Bakura does have a lot of those that Dark Necrosphere, Fiend Sanctuary, and whatnot all in his deck this time as well. So he has got a very, very spiritually evil deck, if that's one way to call it. Anyway, that match was better than Joey and Pegasus, I reckon. So anyway, I'm going to clock off and start producing duels for tomorrow. To everyone who's commented, shout out to everyone. Appreciate you being here and sticking through when I get distracted on the weekends. Anyway, I'm heading off. Keep safe. Take care. Farewell.